Hi everybody. So I've been trying to make this video. People keep calling me and messaging me. Thank you, love out there. But let me have 5 minutes here to share my words. So basically what I wanted to share with all of you is a continuation of the last video. The last video I had shared my experiences of healing my mind, and how, there was 3 days there that I was just in ego, and the veil was drawn upon my eyes and I wasn't seeing truly. And about 2 nights ago, I was fed up. I was done. I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm no longer going to experience this suffering anymore. And I asked and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed to receive a miracle, and I did. And now the veil is lifted and I'm able to see this world as it really is, as opposed to what my ego was trying to tell me that it is. And I wanted to share predominantly, the kind of the chapters in which we had referenced yesterday, Tom and I, from A Course in Miracles, that allowed us to have a day that showed us that miracles really do happen when we step out of our own way. But first, I'll probably put a link at the bottom of this to the talk that I did yesterday. It's the full story of what I had experienced over the last 3 days, if you're interested, as to, the pain I went through and then the miracle I received instead of it. So I'll put that at the link at the bottom if you're interested to taking a look at it. But basically, Tom and I, the day after I woke up and received this miracle in my mind, we held hand in hand and we went through the rules for decision from lesson 30 of A Course in Miracles. And the first rule is, I make no decisions on my own. And the second one is, if I make no decisions on my own, this is the type of day I will have. And so we kept saying the type of day that we're going to have. We're going to have a day of happiness because we know that we are fulfilling God's plan perfectly. We're going to have a day of peace because of what we are. We said that we are going to have a day where we have a comfortable bed to sleep in. We're going to have a day where we have wonderful, healthy, warm food that we can eat. We said if we make no decisions on our own, we will have the type of day where we receive the donations that we need and have a place of comfort to do our work. Now, needless to say, the day progressed forward and it was happy and it was joyful and it was peaceful without a single bump in the road. And, come the evening time, we, were still here in Mississauga, as we had to come here a day ago. And we ended up finding a library that had the most comfortable seats, and it was really, really cozy to do all our work. And while we're there, we're like, hey, who's in Meadowvale? And we messaged one of a couple of friends, and basically they were at the same plaza as we were at the same time. And they told us, you know what, guys, come on over. You can stay here for the night or whatever. So we're like, oh wow, phenomenal. This is really cool. So we got to go back there. We got to make a nice, wonderful, warm dinner with the 4 of us. We got to spend the evening together. We got to sleep on a cozy, comfy bed. And, even this morning, I received the donation from a beautiful brother, Aber. Thank you, brother. Thank you. And, everything that we had asked for yesterday appeared and it showed up. And this is just a demonstration that when we make no decisions on our own, the day of perfection is given us. But it is only when we make our own plans and stand in our own way that we feel like garbage, that we feel darkened and clouded and alone and separated. And so it was such a beautiful contrast, to show me and to show all of you, I guess, through this demonstration, that, when we let go and let God, things really do fall into alignment perfectly, far more grander than we could ever conceptualize or think about in our own mind. So anytime we feel that we're at peace, we can admit that we are perceiving wrongly. And in that openness and willingness to accept that we, have been seeing wrongly, is when we can accept the correction or a miracle in its place. And this has been happening for me, and it's continual for me. And every time we accept a miracle, it collapses time, and it brings that time of perfect happiness and peace closer and closer to our experience. So that the next time that we have a dip into ego, it could be weeks and months and years and never even, right? And I'm at the point now where it's months that it goes by where I'm in perfect peace and perfect happiness and flow and abundance and stability and joy and fulfillment, because I'm fulfilling God's plan perfectly and effortlessly. And then there's those random days where I accept thoughts that are untrue in my mind, and I get slipped under the veil of illusion, and it's okay. We've done nothing wrong if we go there. We've done nothing wrong if we have a day of darkness. We've done nothing wrong if we have a day of anger or upset. But we must know that we're responsible for it, and that there is a correction for it. And the only reason that it's surfacing and coming up is because it is presenting a miracle for us to receive in its place, not to just accept it to be there and accept what is and let it fluff on by. It's there for correction. Right? So I wanted to share with all of you the whole, if I make no decisions on my own, this is the type of day I will have. And let yourself explore the type of day that you would want to have, and that you deserve to have, and that you would love to have, and watch the miracles happen in your life. Watch everything happen effortlessly, and you will gain more and more trust in our Father. You will gain more and more trust in the universe. You will gain more and more trust in yourself. So put this into practice, try it, and you too will see how everything falls into perfect alignment for you and with you and for everybody in your experience. So it's a beautiful thing. I'm thankful to share. I love all of you, and I really look forward to picking this up in perfect time. Hopefully the next one will be with Tom. He's just really busy on the computer right now, finalizing everything for our event, and I get to go for these joyous walks in the sunshine to let inspiration flow through. So I love all of you. Thank you, and God bless you all. Mwah.